Hey, how's it going, guys? Today I'm checking out the Gateway 10.1-inch tablet, available for $80 at Walmart. For those of you who are old enough to remember, Gateway was a pretty popular or well-known brand at the time back in the 2000s. They used to make computers. I'm not sure if they made laptops and other stuff. But this is not made by Gateway. This is just their name slapped onto it. The tablets are actually made by a company called Evo. One thing I remember looking up or seeing online is that Gateway was sold to Acer back in 2007, so I'm not sure exactly what happened since to them. I guess Evo might have bought them out, unless if Evo is under Acer's, one of Acer's companies. But anyways, I digress. Here are the specs back here, and they're kind of nice, but also kind of bad at the same time, because the processor seems pretty old. An all-winter quad-core Cortex A7. I mean, what is this, 2015? I mean, we'll have to see how performance is, of course. A 10.1-inch 1280 by 800 display with Android 10 Go Edition. The Go Edition is on here, so let's see how that performs on this type of processor. There's 2 gigs of RAM, microSD card slot, 2 megapixel rear, 0.3 front, up to 4.5 hours of battery life. Oh, you get some headphones too in here. It does have a USB-C cable. In the box, you get a paper that tells you can download the Sound ID app. The tablet itself, underneath that, might not be, oh, the user guide. Then there's also the USB wall outlet, USB Type-C cable, and the pair of headphones that it comes with. The tablet I got here is in purple, of course. It has this nice, soft finish in the back. It's just hard plastic, though, still overall. The camera is located on the back. There's no LED flashlight there, and nothing on the back. On top, you've got the 3.5mm headphone jack, microSD card slot, and the USB-C port. On the side, there's nothing here. On the bottom is where you have 2 speaker grills. Let's see if they emit from both sides. Later on, of course. This has to be the reset button here, power button, and volume keys. Then in the front is the camera. The stock wallpaper that this comes with is just silly. There's no other options here. It's just a cow staring straight at you. It's almost a little eerie too. But I can see why they did it, because it kind of, the colors look familiar, similar to the Gateway logo. But I digress. So out of the box, there's about 25 gigs available, and most of it is taken up by the storage. It's taken up by Android. And there's not too much bloatware in here either. This is all the apps it came with, and I took images before I downloaded all the apps and whatnot to kind of just make things quicker. I also took a picture outside, and it's just terrible. Very grainy, not even clear. So you want to be, if you're looking at getting a tablet for a camera, you probably want to look somewhere else. I think I have another tablet that's coming in that has a 13 megapixel camera, so I'll definitely have an annotation or a card somewhere around here so that you can watch down the line. But yeah, camera is just terrible overall. It's normally horrible on a lot of these tablets in the cheap price range. You can get another 8 gig RAM stick, and then you'd have a dual channel there. So the speakers on the bottom are tinny, but they do get kind of loud, which isn't bad. They only have like 1 speaker system, so it's not going to be like if there's only something emitting from the left side, it's going to emit from the left. And then if it's only on the right side, it's only going to emit from the right. It's just going to emit from both sides either way. So nothing too impressive there. And you can watch videos in HD 720p. Probably not 60 FPS. It's pretty unlikely based on the low specs that this has. Also, one thing I noticed as I was watching a video earlier, I was navigating around the screen and it was a little hard. It wasn't really completely smooth or fluid. Even in general, I noticed there are some delays here and there. It's usable. I mean, right now it's good, but there are times when it does slow down. So maybe if you're looking at something for, I don't know, digital drawing, then you might want to skip out on this one. In the benchmark performance, it was extremely low, probably the lowest I've ever seen on a budget tablet. The single core score was 73 and the multi-core score was 204. So I've never seen anything lower. I can't recall really, except maybe those 7-inch tablets are a little worse. Well, not anymore with the ONN7 2nd Gen that has 2 gigs of RAM. First game I'm checking out here is this 3D-ish type of game. I think it's called Smashy Road. Seems to be running decently. There are some hiccups here and there that I notice. And yeah, for the most part it seems like it's playable. So that's good to see. Next game is Fruit Ninja. And boy, this is slower than the last game, that's for sure. And that freeze was a little crazy there. Really bad, but that's because I was adjusting the volume. Yeah, something as simple as adjusting the volume can cause just a stutter or slowdown, which is really bad to see. Again, this is not the only tablet that has that issue, but if anything, this is probably a little slower than the others. By the others, I mean the ones that were like around 100 or above. But this is a little worse, but I guess you do get what you pay for. Just checking out some web browsing here, it seems like it's better than expected. I was expecting there to be more stutters and hiccups, but really I haven't noticed that much. I am using a light browser here, the Opera Mini browser, so there is that to consider. Overall, I'd say that this is an acceptable tablet for the price it is. It might not hold up well down the line in the next year or 2 years or so, but if you're looking for the cheapest tablet at 10 inches, then this might be an option here. I can't think of another one that has 10 inches, but if you're looking for something that has a better performance around this price point, I'd recommend checking out some 8-inch tablets like the ON 8-inch Pro and the Lenovo M8 Pro, I believe it is. Or maybe not Pro, but Lenovo has an 8-inch tablet that might go around this price point. Anyways, I'll try to have links down below. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And unfortunately, I guess this was a little underwhelming from Gateway, but I guess that's what they're known for, being underwhelming. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.